I pray Almighty God Ganesha, the Day Lord, Ancestral Lords, Gurus, teachers, motivators, and guides, and I welcome you to the Varun Astro and its presentation on Numerology, which is a science of numbers. Numbers play important role in our life, and whenever numbers are imbalanced, this create hurdles, problems in our life, and it is very easy to learn the numbers, understand the learn the, and it is very easy to understand the numbers, learn them, and apply them in our practical life, so that the problems, blockages are removed. Because numbers 1 to 9 are used in numerology, and that's why this is a part of astrology, but it is not so difficult. So my motto is, my vision is to take this numerology to each house, each person, each individual, so that they can also analyze their own family members' birth data and do the remedial measures have been issued, or in case of need, so that hurdles, blockages never knock the door for them. With this vision, now if I move forward, the contents of this presentation have been taken from various books and journals which I have gone through. Images and sounds have been taken from Google, and an example chart whose birthday falls today pertains to some famous person has been taken from Google to do the exercise on numbers, but no consultation, no profit in this respect, and this number has been taken, this particular have been taken from Google. So thanks to Google also. And last but not the least, this presentation is reaching to you through YouTube. So thanks to YouTube, so for bringing me closer to you. With this, now I will take you to the presentation, but before we could move to the presentation, I will just like to introduce also that this presentation consists of two parts. First part is about the numbers, numerology, how it works, what are the nomenclature, important nomenclature. Because if I want to talk about the numbers, I can take hours. But here, there will be brief only. Second, two types of presentation are there, and second presentation relates to the numbers speak today, or about the auspiciousness of the today for the people born on different dates of India. This last presentation is the English version of the Dainik Panchang fifth part. So now let us proceed to the first part. Thereafter, we will go to the next part, second part, and then I shall give request you something. So let us proceed there first part of the presentation. Numbers play vital role in our life. This is we have been discussing all about the day in all the presentations in most of the cases. So these numbers 1 to 9 are only used in single digit in numerology. Neither in double digits are not used, and more than 9 numbers are not used. The zeros are not zeros are also ignored because it signifies uncertainty. If we see 1 to 9 number, the listed here, we will see that the 5 number is the strongest number here, emerging as the strongest number because of its position. It is just in the middle of the numbers between 1 to 9. So the number is very, very important. And that's why this number is used. This number is also known as balancing numbers, number at the center. If you will see Losu great, the 5 numbers place is at center. And if it is said that if 5 number is not missing to anybody, even though Vastu dosa will be at the center itself. So this number balances the numbers preceding to it and succeeding to it. All these numbers 1 to 9 are ruled by some planet. 1 is ruled by Sun, 2 by Moon, 3 by Jupiter, 4 by Rahu, 5 by Mercury, 6 by Venus, 7 by Ketu, 8 by Saturn, 9 by Mars. And if any number in our birth chart, if any number is missing, because all these planets have they represent elements also, and they carry special type of energy. So if any number is missing in our birth chart, this clearly indicates that the element or quality of that planet is missing with us. Second thing, if any number is repeated more than twice, then again this is harmful because that particular element or that energy of the planet is in excess form in our body, or the element may be disturbed in the house also. And this may create imbalances not only of the personal life or vastu dosh, but it imbalances health also. So all these numbers 1 to 9 are, as per their role in the world of in the kingdom of the numbers, are called with the unique name. And these are, one is known as king, government, or boss, if one is working under someone. So 2 is the queen, partner, or diplomat. 3 is known as king, advisor, counselor. 4 is known as rule breaker, highly diplomatic person. 5 is known as Prince or Kumar, Prince or Kumar. 6 is known as minister or comfort giver. 7 is known as spiritual guru or intuitive person. That is the person who gets advance intimation from the God about some incident going to happen in future. 8 is 8 is the number which is known as downtrodden people of the society, servant people working under us, worker and judiciary. And 9 is known as army, police, doctor, or blood. So if we go through all the numbers, we will send and do the analysis out by ourselves itself. We will see that 1 and 2 are friends to each other because king and queen. 3, if a number is there, the king's advisor. So 1 and 3 relationship also will be good. In this way, and we can do the analysis, but don't worry, I will be coming with the list of enemies very shortly in this presentation. Now, when we take birth, God gifts us with few numbers in the form of birth date, which remains static. Birth date consists of date, month, and year. Date and month may consist of single or double digit, and year may consist of 4 digit. And these numbers are unique. Also, see these numbers when we add those numbers. Earlier, we had I had told that whenever there are numbers with more than single digit, then the number is added together and converted to single. So 5 is the number, date and month may be single or double digit, year may be double digit, but the year is gives us angel number. So date gives us prime number driver, month gives us what you call month is together is called together with date is known as achievement number or personality number, outward personality. So inward personality is driver one thing. So whenever this first date is carved out from the number, and if it is used as, if it is carved out and it is used, it is known as prime number or driver. So date gives us driver or prime number. Date, month, and year gives us future, about future. In the joint family, all the family members. So this indicates all the numbers have been added together, and this driver and conductor, I mean, or if all the numbers are added together, this is represented by conductor. Conductor is nothing but it is also known as life number. So when these numbers are added together, driver, conductor, or name number, what you call year, then we get some static data. And when we do the same for the date, it is called as driver number, which reflects our inner personality. Conductor number shows which is the sum total of all the numbers. This shows the role or purpose of life that we are meant to fulfill. This is our motivational brand narrative. And angel number balances us with the optimal energies for achievement. Now, the driver number for this native is 5 because 5 is the date, and when we calculate it, we do not get any other number. So 5 number is known as balancing number, good luck number for the native who are born on any date, that is 5th 11 1988. When we add all the numbers, we are getting 15, and finally we are getting 6. Here I will like to add that 11, 22, 33, whenever these come across the numbers, this indicates master number, and this may be known as direct link with the soul. So master number belongs to highly evolved souls. Person has learned the easy lessons in the past life and now have some more challenging lessons to learn. There is always a degree of nervous tension with the master numbers, which make it difficult to these people to achieve their aim or target. So 11, 22, 33 are the master numbers. More, whatever in double digit common numbers, 44, 55, 66, all are master numbers. So 11 will appear at date and month both. 22 will appear at only date. It can't appear in the month or year. 13, 14, 16, 19 are the karmic debt numbers. These represent lessons of the challenger from past life that must be addressed in the current lifetime to achieve spiritual growth and balance. If one is born on 13th, 14th, 16th, or 19th of any month, or if these numbers appear in the numerology chart, it is believed to be carrying karmic debt from the previous incarnation. 13 is often associated with laziness or misuse of power in a past life and requiring a lesson in hard work and responsibility. 14 is connected to the indulgence and a lack of self control, leading to a need for discipline, moderation, and responsibility. 16 signifies the consequences of pride, arrogance, or a destructive nature, requiring humility and a focus on others. 19 relates to selfishness or a desire for absolute power, requiring the development of empathy and cooperation. So, with this, we have just explained how the karmic debt number works in the present life. And there, if we go through the numbers, we will see that it is very easy to address the karmic debt number. So first, we have to, we must not carry the legacy of the past life. This is the biggest challenge, that those bad habits or those habits which we encountered in the past life, that must not be repeated in the present life. So confront the challenge. Second is practice good karma. The native is advised to do the good karmas. Embrace spiritual practices like meditation, etc., and seek guidance of the gurus, teachers, motivators, and counselors, including numerologists. Now, angel number. See the previous chapter presentation, just we had explained what are the what you call driver or conductor. So driver and conductor must be friend to each other. This is the basic principle of the numerology. And driver and conductor, this numerology revolves around. So first and foremost task is to identify various numbers which are static data and which are carved out from the birth date gifted by God, and this remains static. So if you see the driver for the native is 5, driver shows inner personality, conductor shows life, what the life means for the native. Angel number shows it is a numerical representation of the personal energy and its relationship with the environment. And date and month when added together, converted in single digit, this reflects outward personality and impressions we make on world. And the 7 means the introspective, insightful, and reserved person the native is. So all these are static data, static number. Now, if driver and conductor have inimical relations, we have to bring in some number which are favorable to both driver and conductor. And we must remember always that we must not use any number in practical life by bringing those numbers which are enemy to the driver or conductor. This must be a thing. So driver and conductor are very, very important. Now, if we want to correct we have to put some number between driver and conductor, where from we will get the numbers. So driver and conductor are friends, but for some time if we consider that they are fatal, the relationship is fatal inimical, then what will be the result? The result will be that if driver and conductor are enemy, then the practical life will be at stake, like bus. So if bus and in the bus, driver and conductor are enemy to each other, then it is difficult to move the vehicle. So here, if native is not able to find out the inimical numbers and do the remedial measures, we can do. Angel number is numerical representation of personal energy and its relationship with the environment. So all these numbers are static. Now we have to find out the number which can support the driver and conductor. So driver and conductor. Now the native path period, this number, all these numbers have been given by the God, and from it, now the numbers are deduced from it. Now question arises: can we bring our numbers which we left over at any some point? Like if we have left some number during calculations, that must be taken into consideration. For example, angel number, attitude number, achievement number, life number, conductor number, and angel number. So all these numbers must be used properly. Now a question arises: where from we have to bring the auspicious number which gives auspicious result from different any part of the country. So we can arrange for the number. But how? Since this number 5/11/1988, this number is given by the God as a gift, and the most prominent, most effective number and most long-lasting number is name number. You will be surprised how a name can be numbered, because name consists of alpha. Yes, you are right. Name consists of alpha, but these alpha numbers carry the numerical value. Now I have come to the point whether I should reveal the birth data pertains to which personality. So this birth data, 5/11/1988, this belongs to Virat Kohli, Indian cricketer. Now each alphas have separate numbers. So alpha of the Virat appearing in the Virat Kohli's number name, these will be replaced with their respective numbers, and finally we are getting 5. So Virat V is giving 6, I mean first letter number, and thereafter life number is giving 8. Sorry, 5. So name number is giving 5. Now you're very much eager to know the enemy number of 5, 6, etc. So please have a patience. Please wait, where I will be coming back. In the meantime, you can calculate the birth data, and you can also follow me. Here one box has been placed consisting of few numbers which are permanent in nature. This will not be removed at any cost. So 492357816 are the numbers. Now we will place the from the birth date. We will put the data here. From 5, this 5 has come. 11 to double 1 and 1988. So these are the numbers we have taken. 1988. Now angel number for the native is 6 and name number is given 5. Here Virat V is available, so 6 can also be taken. So angel number is 3 for the native. This will be also taken. And finally, we can see that we have concluded the presentation. Now, all these numbers who are left over can do the exercises in case of that they are not familiar with their ballot box or the certificate which you have earned during the knowledge process. So for this native Virat Kohli, the missing numbers are 4, 2, 7. These are the numbers. And we have reached to a point to do the cross check of the birth data which we have done through Losum. So 9 is appearing once, 3 is appearing once, 5 is appearing twice, 8 is appearing twice, 1 is appearing thrice, and 6 is appearing only once. And the effect of these missing numbers are southeast, southwest, and west corner of the native may have some Vastu dosh. Name number is 5, which we have already taken. And this luck, 4 is represents luck, money, discipline, self-worth, and power. 8 reflects 8 reflects practical, social life, humanity, fame, reputation, and aggression. And marriage, love, relationship, sensitivity, intuition, mother emotions, all are all have gone to the have started their heavenly growth. And this number, if these are added together, these gives us number. These luck, money, discipline, self-worth, power. This is the keyword for the 4. Marriage, love, relationships, sensitivity, intuition, mother, and emotions. This is the keyword for the 2. And children, creativity, disappointment, entertainment, future, spirituality. These are represented by 7. So all these numbers are important. Now, remedial measures. So remedial measures are softwood, earth, and soft metal. These can be, thus, we have we are about to conclude. Intellectual plane for the native is 33%, emotional plane is 66%, practical plane is 100%. And if we go through the speaking tree, thought plane is 66% for the native, willpower plane is 100%, and action plane, they have some delays. Now we have come to a point. Silver Raj Yoga for the native is not formed because though 8 is available, 5 is available, 2 is not available. That's why this number does not work. Simultaneously, if you see, Silver Raj Yoga is also not formed because 852 is missing. Golden Raj Yoga is not formed because 4 is missing. Now a name can be numbered. Yes, it can be numbered. And you wanted to know the alphabets which are most powerful. Just wait. Here one more formula has been given. You know, to know the auspiciousness of the number in the current year, running year. So running year gives us approximate date, personal year calculation. So if these numbers are correct, so if you see 5/11/2025, this number is giving 7. And these numbers are giving 7, which is beneficial for the native. Simultaneously, if we see native stays at Delhi, this gives him 9 level energy. And the native is currently passing through the dasa of Mahadasa of Moon, and this will end on 21st January 2026. So Moon Ketu dasa is running. And few numbers are displayed which are enemy to the numbers. So for first 8 is the enemy, for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, for 3, 6, for 4, 8, 9, 4, 2, for 5, none, for 6, 3 and 9, for 7, 7, 9, 3, for 8, 1, 2, 9, 4, 8, and for 9, 6, 4, 2, 8, 9. These are the basic numbers which are enemy to each other. Now, if we analyze these numbers, we can say that few numbers like 4, 7, 8, and 9 are enemy to their own numbers. Now, if you see here, 7 is the same enemy of the 7, 9 is the enemy of 9, 8 is the enemy of 8, and 4 is the enemy of 4 itself. So, while handling with this paper, you must be careful. Now, running the is Moon Mahadasa and Antardasa is Moon Ketu. So, the day will be is indicating about awesome date. With this, the presentation comes to an end, and now we have reached to the point where days auspiciousness as per numerology can be circulated or can be displayed. So 7 number is enemy of 7 itself, 3 and 9. So these numbers are very, very important. These numbers play major role in our life. And few are the numbers which are highly inimical to the 7, and that is 4, and that is night number. So 7 is having neutral relationship with 1 number and 2. So people born on 1st 10 1928, 2nd 11 28 29th, and 5th 14 23rd, they will have neutral relationship. So their day will be as usual good. People born on 4th 13 22nd 31st, 6 4 14 15 24, 8 17 26, their day will be good. Indicators are positive. With this presentation now, I seek your permission to close down. And one more thing which I left to speak the presentation, that here when I say it is displayed the enemy number, later first letter name numbers, first letter should also not be the enemy of the driver conductor. So here that list is also displayed as per numerology. If the number, any number, suppose number driver is 1 or conductor is 2, his name must not start with FP, DMTU, VWF. So this should be kept in mind. So this number, all these numbers are placed only for your use, personal use, and for betterment of the people around you. So with this, the presentation comes to an end, and thank you for watching it. If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe the channel and press the notification icon so that you can get the notification of all our posts. And request you all to share this presentation with your friends, colleagues, relatives, and well-wishers so that this presentation reaches to them and they can also benefit. Thanking you, wishing all the best. Have a good day.